Hey guys, so we're back in entry point and we're going to be doing the first mission that you do, the deposit. Ooh, nice, rookie. This is one of the first missions you ever get access to. Also, if you hear any background noise, I have a fan on because it is hot as heck in my room and it's just ridiculous. Anyway, so this is actually one where you want a drill and also one you want in engineering usually. However, because I'm a technician, you kind of don't. I kind of don't have access to that, so it's a little bit more tedious to get into the vault. But anyway, so let's ready up and get moving. Also, I'm going to keep the music off because let's just say I've been noticing that I've been getting more and more like copyright claims every video, so it's a bit of a thing. So we have a couple options here. You have this is a transformer right here. You usually don't want to mess with that. This is why I have the drill with me. Or you usually want to leave it in here. So anyway, now to get moving on with the mission. Just gonna pretend I didn't just pull a gun on a civilian. Not civilian. Not civilian. My gosh. Not good. Anyway, now on higher difficulties like Elite, there will be a camera here that just serves to annoy you. So, as of, as this is your first mission, it's pretty dang easy. You just simply go up to a bank. You want to go into the, you want to go to this back alley over here. You want to go down these stairs, and you want to disable the camera, like so, which will cause a guard to go, hey, that's not normal. We gotta send someone down there. Let's go check that out. Fatal mistake. Which I mean, again, it is per protocol. And look, it's a woman. Now, if you're lucky, this one will be carrying a key card. If not, you either will have to disable another camera. So I'm not that lucky, unfortunately. So we get we get the guard. We at least get the disguise at the very least. So we have the disguise. There's a sensor right here, and you do not want to open this door. Do not open this door unless you have an engineer with you, because that will alert the guards and all heck will break loose. So now we just gotta disable this camera and see if we get any more luck. If not, well, we have another solution, aka going around and knocking people out and praying. That's usually the last thing you want to do. And this is also why I would recommend bringing a keycard scrambler, just because of the stupid, like, the chance of these guards having a keycard. Okay, so we do that. You, unfortunately, you're also not good. So now we gotta go ahead and hide the body. So now this resorts to how the heck are we gonna get down there? And the answer, well, we're gonna shoot out a window. Now, usually, you don't want to do that because, well, some of these guards will take notice, and there's a camera. They can't really see over there. However, it is still worth noting that. So, say no is good. No, dang it. Okay, So that's going to be a problem. Okay, so I'm going to just go over here for a second. You don't see me. I'm going to disable this camera. Someone's probably going to come down and see. Again, getting super unlucky with the keycard spawns here. It's bad. Okay, there you go. Finally, got a keycard from this one. Jeez, it's a pain in the butt. Now, of course, when you shoot out a window, you want to be extremely careful about what you do. Because you don't want any guard to see that window. Because, again, they will see it, and then they'll they'll pull out their gun and start shooting. Or, if it's an employee, it's like this one thing in Entry Point. You shoot the, what is it? It's not the ones with guns that you're afraid of. You're supposed to be afraid of the ones that don't, because they run, and it's usually hard to get them without shooting them, and yeah, it's kind of that way. So I'm gonna unlock this. We're good. So now we're good. We go up, go up. Then we have all these employees here. Usually so sometimes there's going to be an employee just chilling here, and it's not too big of a deal. Eliminate both camera operators. That's really the big thing, because you don't want these people just watching you. You don't want people seeing you as you rob a bank. It's kind of common sense, you don't want them to see it. You want them to see you committing the crime. Now, as a guard, you actually aren't allowed in this room for whatever reason, even though you could potentially pass off as the guard. It's just this game is a little doom. So, going in here. And now the manager is going to get a little suspicious. I probably shouldn't have done that, but whatever. She just doesn't care. Alright. Can you go away, please? Thank you. Now, usually these employees aren't a problem. Oh, and actually, you don't even need to take out the manager. You just need to get lucky with a safe, and you got to get lucky with having a technician. Well, this is why I'm a technician, so I can complete this level. Well, not technician, infiltrator. My gosh, I cannot speak, remember things, but it's pretty dang easy. Also, now good luck watching YouTube when you don't even have a good screen to watch it on. It's kind of I feel like that was kind of a dumb move. Just like I'm actively getting a code and then just shooting it. I don't know, it's kind of dumb. Now, what you want to do is you want to go in here. Remember that you are trespassing as a guard. If you get an employee disguise, you will not be trespassing. You'll be fine. Although I doubt I got everyone. There's no way I got all the guards. Now, of course, you want to make sure that you're careful when you're searching. Because if one of these employees spots you, you gotta Usain Bolt your way out of the room. I am not joking. You have to just sprint for your life and pray. I'm gonna take out this employee just because it's annoying me. Alright, she just annoyed me. She got what she deserved. You put that in there. And yes, you can make like a little library of bodies for whatever reason if you wanted to. Because yes, who wouldn't want that? All right, now back in here, you just continue searching through the archives. Now, of course, you want to usually try to get the ones that are in the front first because, well, it's the area where you're most likely to get spotted, and the rest is good. So now you just want to search the rest of the archives and look for another plan. Yep, perfect. Sensor shutdown. It's a pretty easy to deal with plan. Well, really, it's just grab a drill and just go at it. Pretty easy. And just because I can again. It's kind of reckless to do this, but again, eliminates some of the um, problems. Now, unfortunately, the manager is down there, and I don't know if there's good. Is there any more guards down there? I don't see any. There's no way there's only like 4 of them in this entire level. Someone tell me I'm tripping or something. There's no way 4 guards, only 4 of them in this entire level. Someone just tell me what the heck is that? Okay, so you can do that. You can move the manager. It works, kind of. Then you can just knock them out. Go in here. You don't even need to take out the manager, but you can. And this is where you need the drill. Trust me, you will want sensor shutdown as much as you can, because sensor shutdown allows you to go in the vault without having to worry about a timer. That's like incredibly short, and it's pain in the butt. So yeah, you can have 2 vault key cards just to flex if you wanted. So yeah, you just grab that, do that. Want to. Then you can just go ahead and do as you please, I guess. From here, you can just take out these guys if you want to. However, you kind of want to be careful if you're taking out any of the guards, not the guards, any of the employees around here, because remember, civilians, they're kind of smart. This is probably a dumb thing I just did. Yeah, it was definitely dumb, but it works. Of course, you can knock her out. I don't know why, but it's fun to just clear out the entire facility just because you want to. It's just so you don't, just so you guarantee that nobody comes down when you open the vault. Oh yeah, did I mention that people tend to, like guards tend to come down here after the vault is open? Yeah, it's just because they're a little curious and are just gonna be the bane of your existence. Yay. I just gotta wait for this guy to get the heck off his butt and moving. Remember, the guys at the front just don't care. And if you take out any of the employees, you gotta be a little bit careful, to say the least. And where did this guy go? He was around here for a second. Now he's over here. Okay. Okay. Boom. He is mine. And just put him away, like so. This is just, I don't know why it's so easy to do this on this level, but it is, and it's hilarious. Yeah, nobody's just gonna notice. Hey, wait, where's the marketer for, where's the guy for this one? Is this the only one that's working? And the other guy's just deaf as heck, just like, oh, what does that sound, sonny boy? Well, it's, this guy looks pretty young, so I imagine he's not too suspicious. Yeah, you do not want them on the counter. You want them to fall and just be on the ground. Easy. And look at that. Nobody works here anymore. Because they're either in a dumpster or just uh, in a collection. Yeah, you could put them in a collection because, yes, who wouldn't want that? And I also you can see there's a little Easter egg here, but this is actually a code. I think it's Morse, but I'm not entirely certain. What are you doing? I'm the only guard in this whole establishment, and you're just standing there. Like, what? Huh? Why? Why do it? Alright. Anyway, I'm losing track of time here. So, we're now just gonna need to get the vault open, and then go ahead and do what you please. As I please. So, vault door. Get open. Go vault. You can just drop these. You will not need these. Oh, and the sensors over here no longer matter. They will alert the camera guards. That's the big thing about those. So you can just open this now and it'll alert, but nobody will hear. So now we just walk away and just act like nothing is happening. Although, weirdly enough, the NPCs have this very, very weird pathfinding. I don't know what Sish was thinking when they made them go in this, like, go into the road, then go over onto the sidewalk. There's no logical reason to do this, genuinely. Like, if Sish is able to, like, talk to, like, able to communicate with me about this thing, I'm just curious, like, what is the purpose um, of not using the same sidewalk and just not, and just going out into the middle of the road to do that? Even though there's, like, no cars, which is kind of weird considering this is Cincinnati and I've been to Cincinnati and it's pretty dang busy. So you'd think that there'd be cars just going near 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 near, like that. These cars just don't move. They never do. So yeah, interesting. There's got to be a little reason for it though. Alright, so now we just go like so. We drill the sensors. It takes a bit. That's because I've been more of a thief-focused one. So I've been leaning towards the thief and the hacker side of my character, so it kind of doesn't matter too much. Anyway, sensors are drilled. I can just walk the heck out. So there you go. Well, grab the cash. Do not forget to grab the cash. It's optional, but you want it. Genuinely, it's one of the best things you can grab. So you grab the cash. You can either drill or lockpick it. I'll just drill it because I can. And remember, when you grab a drill, make sure it's a silent one. I don't really see the appeal behind a loud one. It literally just doesn't. It literally just is. Its only purpose is to set off the alarm. That's literally it. And if you forget to bring one, well, you're mostly out of luck for most of these levels because they do not exist. And yeah, if I was a civilian, I'd probably notice, why is this guy shirtless? Sir? Sir. Okay, whatever. So now you just walk over to the van and congrats. You did it. And you get 2,500. Pretty solid payout. So anyway guys, that's gonna do it. Thank you so much for watching me take out the entire deposit as well. At least you know how to do that too. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. See ya.